Fellas, I'm gonna show you how to do a walleye style handline rig. Start with my basic rig that I teach, your 30 pound, 100 yards of 30 pound test backing, and you're gonna go to 30 yards of 27 pound lead core line or copper line. Let's go down to one of my triple threat swivels. In walleye fishing, the shank is much shorter than I typically run. Typically I've been running, in the summer times I run maybe a 12-foot shank, and that'll give me a bunch of fish the water column a lot. But the fish just aren't in the upper part of the water column, and I think I'm gonna narrow it down. And so we're gonna do a true walleye style shank for the handline. So you're gonna get a fathom. Now, a fathom is 6 feet. You'll hear me use the word fathom a lot. So a fathom is just the stretch of your arms. I understand I got big long arms, that's fine. If your arms aren't as long as mine, fine. You can tie a perfection loop on both ends. Okay, so next you gotta stretch this sucker. So we're gonna put it here on the cleat, and we're gonna stretch it. You gotta get the stretch out of this leader, out of this shank. So now you're gonna tie your shanks. Again, we'll use a cubit. It's an old measurement, you know. You go from here to there is about a cubit, about 18 inches, a quarter of a fathom. Half a fathom will be about 3 yards. Half of a yard would be about a cubit. But again, just use your body measurements. If you're a short person, doesn't matter. Who cares? I don't care. Anyway, we're gonna tie a dropper, one dropper. And that'll come very close to what the UN recommends in terms of hand lining. And this is also for beginners who are just very nervous about fishing a complicated setup like I have been with 3 leaders coming off. So this will be much simpler on that triple threat swivel. Right? These are available on the somewhere. I'll put a link. You just check. Always check the description in the videos to see all the stuff. So I'll put it in there and you'll see where it is. Because I sell these things on a variety of channels and it's hard for me to keep track. And so if you want to know where I sell these, just check the description. There it is, connected to your main line. Oh, we got to make some more weights, man. We're out of weights. And it's one of my drag weights. If you haven't seen the drag weights video, Google drag weights. Probably see my video come up. And so there we have it. There's our weight there. We're going to start with a 24-foot leader. You know, a lot of times walleye guys go with a 20-foot leader and then a 40-foot leader, or they may go 15-foot leader and a 30-foot leader. We're only going to use one leader, and we're going to use the shorter. So what is 24 feet divided by 6 is 4. So 4 fathoms. And here's why this is so simple. I don't have a way to measuring how many feet it is. I don't know. But I know this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 24 feet, or close to it. Close enough, the fish won't know the difference. Right there, you can stretch this out, 24 feet. Yep, that's how far behind the boat you'll be fishing. I'm out here in the street almost. Now the shank leader, we're gonna go here. It's half a fathom. Come back. I'm gonna just twist these in both directions. Come on now. And then what you're gonna do is take that, fold it in half, just like we did on the other videos. It's the same thing, it's just a longer leader. The shank portion is the same length. No need to make it any longer. It's just to double that up so it'll hook onto the shank a lot easier. And then we'll do a figure 8 knot, which is, again, exactly like the perfection loop, only you just pass the tag in through the top loop as opposed to pulling it through or whatever. Again, that's just, it's easier for you to just YouTube those knots. So now we have, guess what? A nice shank leader that will perfectly mate to this shank, called a loop-to-loop connection. You take this loop, put it through here. Then you're going to take the tag end of your leader here, and you're going to pass that through that loop and pull that back through. As we add a lot of twist to that line, it's going to want to twist and kink up, so Sorry, don't let it spring back because it'll kink up on you. Just let it drop there. Okay, so I want you to imagine that my boat is as high as this telephone pole. It's a little bit bright there, but it's pretty high. I don't know how high that is. So now think that you're running the hand line, and this is the bottom of the river right here. Right there. Okay, so this is our night crawler, our harness, with our night crawler on the back here on our amp fly. And off that shank, imagine the boat's way up here. That shank is coming all the way back here. This is the leader. Oops. Bam. Okay, so that's how it works, and that's why it works. And I'll see you later.